The story of Anne Frank is a poignant and enduring narrative, offering a deeply personal glimpse into the horrors of the Holocaust through the eyes of a young girl. Anneliese Marie Frank was born on June 12, 1929, in Frankfurt, Germany, to Otto and Edith Frank, beginning her life in a liberal, assimilated Jewish family. As Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party rose to power, the Franks, fearing persecution, made the difficult decision to move to Amsterdam in 1933. In Amsterdam, Otto Frank established a business dealing in Pecten and attended the 6th Montessori school, quickly adapting to Dutch life and making new friends. However, their sense of safety was short-lived. By May 1940, the Nazis had invaded the Netherlands, bringing with them anti-Jewish laws and severe restrictions. Jews were increasingly marginalized, facing discrimination, segregation, and the loss of their livelihoods, forcing families like the Franks to consider desperate measures. As persecution intensified in July 1942, the Frank family made the momentous decision to go into hiding, seeking refuge in a secret annex. This, Achterways, was located behind Otto Frank's business premises at Prinsengracht 263 in Amsterdam, its entrance cleverly concealed behind a movable bookcase. The Frank family was soon joined by the Van Pels family, Herman, Auguste, and their son Peter, and later by Fritz Pfeffer, a dentist and acquaintance. These 8 individuals lived in cramped quarters for over 2 years, relying on the bravery of Otto Frank's trusted employees. Miep Gies, B.P. Vosquigel, Victor Kugler, and Johannes Kleiman risked their lives daily to provide food, supplies, and vital news from the outside world. Life in the secret annex was challenging, marked by constant fear, extreme confinement, and the perpetual need for absolute silence. Anne documented her experiences, thoughts, and feelings in a diary she received for her 13th birthday, shortly before going into hiding. Addressed to an imaginary friend named Kitty, and chronicled daily life in the annex, her relationships, hopes, dreams, and observations on the war and human nature. The diary reveals Anne's intellectual curiosity, her emotional struggles, and her unwavering belief in the fundamental goodness of humanity. Despite the difficult circumstances, Anne continued to learn, read, and write, demonstrating remarkable resilience and a determination to make something of her life. Tragically, on August 4, 1944, the secret annex was discovered by the German SS and police, leading to the arrest of all its inhabitants. The Franks were first transported to Auschwitz-Birkenau, a notorious extermination camp, marking the beginning of their horrific journey through the Nazi camp system. In late October 1944, Anne and her sister Margot were transferred to Bergen-Belsen, where conditions were appalling, with widespread disease and starvation. And Margot contracted typhus and died in February or March 1945, just weeks before the camp was liberated by British troops on April 15, 1945. Their mother, Edith, had already perished in Auschwitz in early January 1945, leaving Otto Frank as the sole survivor of his immediate family. Otto Frank was liberated from Auschwitz by Soviet forces on January 27, 1945, carrying the immense burden of his family's fate. After the war, Miep Gies, one of the courageous helpers, gave Otto Frank Anne's diary and papers, which she had saved in the hope of returning them to Anne. Moved by his daughter's wish to become a writer, Otto compiled and published her diary in 1947, titled Het Achterways, or The Secret Annex. It was later translated into numerous languages and published as The Diary of a Young Girl, becoming one of the most widely read books globally. And Frank's diary offers a personal and intimate perspective on the Holocaust, serving as a powerful reminder of the human cost of war, prejudice, and discrimination. The Anne Frank house in Amsterdam, her former hiding place, is now a museum attracting over 1 million visitors each year. It stands as a memorial to Anne Frank and the millions of other victims, and as a vital center for education and reflection on tolerance, human rights, and the importance of remembering the past. Anne Frank's voice, preserved through her diary, continues to resonate, urging us to confront injustice and uphold the values of humanity.